If you know anyone who's struggling, going through a tough time, I have a really important question, a valuable question to ask. And we're also going to look at if there's times to throw out all the questions and just act. I think tools are great, questions are great. But when you have a friend that's struggling, it can be very tough. I have a friend struggling. I spoke to a mutual friend and said, hey, have you talked to them? And they said, no, they're overwhelmed. I'm using general terms. They're overwhelmed. I'm going to leave them alone. If you're going through a tough time, if you're sad, if you're grieving, if you lost someone close to you, or you lost a job, or you're just in a funk, when have you ever not wanted to hear from people? Now, I understand how you hear from them matters. So if you're really depressed, you don't necessarily want someone showing up at your door. So instead of saying, should I reach out? You want to ask, how do I reach out? Phone call, text, send them something, deliver food, have a food delivery, drop something off, or do you show up? So it's not do I reach out, it's how do I reach out? And this thought of I don't want to bother them, when people are down, and I'm obviously speaking for myself, I don't know that I ever don't want to hear from people. So the first question is how? And you have 4 options again, right? Call, text, deliver something, drop something off, or show up. Now, one of my favorite questions, and again, based on one of those things, you'll get a reaction. If you text them and they don't text back, okay, maybe they don't want to talk, but you've reached out. When someone's hurting, because men, and me in particular, I learned this from the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, we play Mr. Fix-It. The tendency is if anyone's talking or a woman's talking, we go right into solution mode. Now, I've learned the question pretty recently that I love is, do you want to be heard, helped, or hugged? If someone's going off, they're ranting, they're venting, you can ask the question, what do you want from me? It's a great question. And they'll likely tell you, they'll say, yeah, just listen to me. I just want to be heard. Like, I don't want any advice. Or they might go, no, like, tell me. Like, if you got ideas, I'm open to them, right? Or like, no, like, this is not about solutions. Just let's hug it out. On the other hand, there's a big but here. And this is, I think, one of the hardest. When someone's struggling, a lot of times when people are struggling, they isolate themselves. And this is where I think a great friend just throws out all the rules and just says, I'm showing up. I'm coming to your house. You're hurting. Like, I'm grabbing a pizza. I'm grabbing a bottle of wine. I'm grabbing some Ben and Jerry's, whatever it is, and I'm going to show up. I think about the scene in Swingers when Jon Favreau's character is depressed and his buddy comes over and it's like he hands him the orange juice because he knows like Mike is shutting the world out and he's isolated and he doesn't want to hear from anybody, but the good friend shows up. The good friend says, I know you're down. I know you need someone to talk to. Orange juice was like the character's comfort food. Just to review, when people are hurting, it's not a question of do you reach out, it's how. When you're trying to feel somebody out for what they want, ask, heard, helped, or hugged. And then in certain situations where you use your judgment and you show up for people, you just say, they're a friend, they're hurting, they're isolating. This is when I gotta go above and beyond. And they may tell me, I don't want you to come over. They may not open the door at first, but I think when you care enough about someone you love, you just show up.